know, guys, first of all, I just want to address something. I really do appreciate the amount of traffic that is actually picked up on my previous video. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be very honest. I filmed that at 12 in the morning. Like, I really wasn't thinking that people were gonna really watch it like that, but I really appreciate it. I am gonna be doing a giveaway for the 100 subscriber count that has been hit. I was planning on doing this anyway. Like, when I reach 100 subscribers, I was like, I'm gonna give away something. I will talk about that in a separate video, but for today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys another Tinder story time, because, you know, your girl had about about 3 stories that's related to Tinder that kind of like just went left. I already told one. This is the second one, and then there's one more. That's it. I don't be doing too much on Tinder, like on these dating apps, period, really. But anyway, so today I'm gonna be telling you guys about just a story time of another meetup that I had with somebody that I met on Tinder that just made me really just be like, I'm not talking to you again. And it's not even looks, it's not even height, really. I mean, again, I felt like I was a little bit catfished through the height, but it's okay. Like, I didn't know he was gonna be the same height as me, but I mean, it's not a big deal, to be honest, because I still found him attractive. But let me tell you why I changed my mind. Basically, you know, your girl's swiping or whatever, and I see him, and I'm like, oh, hold on, I have to give him a name. I'm gonna name him Carl, because it's not really anything close to his actual name. So basically, I'm swiping on Tinder, and then I see Carl's profile, and I'm like, ooh, what's going on? Carl, what it do? What it do, baby? He was looking, you know, all types of fine or whatever, but I was like, okay, bet, you know. He had his little hair doing his thing or whatever, you know. And yeah, you know, he took some photos, like, in areas that I've, like, seen before, so I knew he was, like, around the area or whatever. Swiped right, we matched. I was like, bet. So we got to talking, and then we exchanged phone numbers. One of the very, like, oh my god, during, like, maybe the beginning of the conversation, the man's talking about, oh, I want to see you naked on the bed. Pardon me! Pause. We don't need to talk like that in the very beginning. Excuse me. We just started talking. So I was a little, like, I looked at my phone, like, and he had an Android, so he really couldn't tell when I read the message, which was fine by me, because I kind of had to deep that in, and then I was like, yeah, okay, a little bit of a red flag, but it's whatever. I don't know, I felt very, like, F-boy vibes from that. But, you know, I still gave him a chance or whatever. I was like, alright. I just found a way to kind of dodge around it, to be honest. Like, I just changed the topic a little bit. I was just like, lame-o. You know that meme I'm talking about when the guy laughs? I changed the topic to, like, more talk about, like, getting to actually know him, because that's what I want to do. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, I want to get to know you, right? So, we were doing that for a while, and then, he'd hit me up, like, when I'm actually at school, like, back when I was, like, in college and, like, studying and all that stuff. So he would hit me up when I was in class or when I was on my break, and he'd be like, oh, how's it going? I'm like, yeah, how's work and stuff like that. He was a barber, and he was actually really good. He was a really good barber from what the pictures that I'd seen. First of all, so I told him in advance, I was like, I'll be available on this day. I'm not working, nor do I have class, so if you want to hang out, we could. Because the thing was, I did want to see him, and it's like he was kind of like beating around the bush, like, I don't understand, like, we're not gonna stay on the app forever, you feel me? So I was like, yeah, I'm available today if you want to hang out. And then he's like, oh, I'll have to see. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? He was trying to tell me, oh, like, you know, come all the way to my house. Sorry. Like, I'm like, why don't we go to the movies? I was 17. Yeah, I was 17, because when I started college in September, I was still 17. So yeah, I have a late birthday, so that's why. So yeah, he's talking about, oh, like some come over type stuff. I'm like, listen, here. I said, there was a Cineplex by your house and there's a Cineplex by my house. What it do? Like, I'm not trying to be locked up in your room like that, you know what I'm saying? Because clearly from the first thing that he said, I know exactly what he's looking for, and it's just like, kind of want to get to know you first before, like, you know, and like even still, like, I don't feel comfortable doing that, you know? didn't make me feel comfortable. Like, he was like, oh, then I'll have to see. Like, all of a sudden, like, snarky at it. Like, oh, I have to see. And da. But like, you had availability talking about, oh, baby, it's your house though. So, what's going on? I'm pretty stubborn. Like, if I don't want to do something, I won't do it. Like, if I'm not coming, like, if I say I'm not going, like, I'm not going. But, long story short, he ended up actually missioning down to in my area instead, just because his workplace is near the mall in my area. So we met at the mall and we decided, okay, we're just gonna like walk around, I guess, because I just kind of just wanted to, like, you know, just get to know him and stuff. We just walked around the mall and just talked, trying to get to know each other. At some points, this guy was just speed walking. I was like trying to keep up with him. I'm like, damn, why are you walking so fast? I was like, no. But I was like, okay, like trying to catch up with him or whatever. During the conversation, just some little things that he would say that I would just kind of be like, okay. Like I said earlier, he's a barber. He would talk about how he is like really mad that like he's not like up where he used to be, like cutting hair for like celebrities and high profile people, like people who had money basically. He'd be like, now I'm cutting like hair for like people who are nobodies. And I'm looking at, you can't be talking about cutting hair for nobodies. Nobody knows your name too. Like, I don't, you can't be acting like really ignorant like that. And that, oh my god, I know it's not like a big thing, but like that really kind of like bugged me. For me to remember it now, like I was just thinking like, who says that? Like, you're not even humble. Like, and then this guy just made it worse for himself. He's like, I would totally like treat us to some food, but I'm like saving up every single penny that I have right now, like to just move out of my house. I'm like, okay, like to move out of my sister's house. And I was like, I respect that, like it's cool. Like I'm not expecting you to be buying me nothing. Like if like that's why I work. If I'm in a relationship with you, then you know, treat you every once in a while and stuff like that. But like you don't know me like that to be buying food for me. Like it's nice and all, but wasn't a date. Like I don't really call that a date, walking around the mall. Like speed walking around the mall, losing weight, speed walking when I'm trying to get thick, like defeating the purpose. Anyways, we were leaving the mall and yeah, he was telling me how, oh yeah, like you know, like I'm trying to like save up to like move out my sister's house. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I respect that. So then, as we're about to leave, he's like, oh my god, have you ever tried booster juice? I haven't like have like a full beverage, but my friend let me try it one time on campus, and it was actually proper. I was like, damn, now I see why people be buying booster juice on a daily basis. He was like, oh, I have to go get this drink. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. God, my throat was parched, but you know those ones who just kind of act like, it's all good, like, yeah, your girl just played it off, like, it's okay, it's whatever, like, yeah, go, I don't really care, like. So, the girl with the booster juice was eyeing him, and at the time, like, you know, us females, we get a little protective or whatever. She's looking at him like, I'm looking at her like, what to do, baby? Like, why you stare so hard? I don't understand. So then when she saw me, then she was just like, head down, like, yeah, focus on the juice. Focus on the juice. Focus on making that smoothie, sis. Stop it. You don't want this smoke. Now we're waiting on his bus. I decided to wait with him because my bus runs on a regular basis. So, I mean, it's not like I'm missing my last bus or anything. So I was like, I'll wait with you at the stop. So we're waiting inside at the terminal. One of the doors in the terminal is extremely heavy to push. Like, you'd think like that you like using all your might, like you push open that door, but it opens really, really, really slowly. So there was this old man coming, and he was opening the door, but he was struggling, and he had like a cane in his hand, and I'm like, okay, I seen him, and then I'm thinking, oh, okay, I think what the hell did I name this man? Clay? Cletus? Yo, what did I name him? Yo, anyways, changing the name to Clay. I don't know what the name was, but Clay is what's in my head. So I'm looking at Clay like, ooh, you gonna help this guy? Like, this is a good time for you to like prove yourself, you know? This guy, this is when I knew he was canceled. This guy literally watched the old man struggling. He's like, and he's looking at me and he continues talking. He's like, oh, once I make it like big, then that's it. Like and this old man is struggling. I took myself out of the conversation and I'm like, excuse me. I went over and I'm like, I held the door open for him, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, he almost dropped the cane. Like, he was trembling, and this, Clay didn't do nothing. I was like, you have no gentleman traits in you either. You just canceled. Then Clay looks at me kind of like, oh, like he realized that he kind of should have helped. And I'm thinking, yeah, like, how are you supposed to court me and impress me? And you're out here ignoring the old man struggling with the door. So then the old man, he was like, thank you so much. I'm like, anytime. Yo, he gave Clay a piece of rude cut eye. Like, he looked at Clay like, listen, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not even offended. Clay deserved it. How's Clay gonna stand there and be like, yeah, I'm trying to get into the barbering business, and then ignore the old man struggling with the door? You seen him. I seen him. Oh my god, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this is a no-no. This is a no-go. Like, I don't know. Like, that just, oh my god, it turned me off. Like, even more. So then, finally his bus came. I was like, okay, bye. So I hugged him or whatever. And after that, we spoke. I mean, we texted a little bit here and there, but not as much. And then it kind of just, like, died off. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he said something stupid. Usually if somebody says something stupid, I'm pretty sure, like, I just stopped saying something. I just stopped talking after a while. I'm not gonna lie. Like, because it's like, I'm not gonna, first of all, I'm not gonna lead you on and make you think that everything is all fine and dandy. But, those kind of traits kind of came off real, like, ignorant. I don't know. It just kind of looked really rude, in my opinion. So I was like, yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Not gonna try to change nobody. Like, if that's how you are, that's how you are, you know? I ended up seeing him on another dating app. And I was telling my mom, because I've talked to my mom like my best friend, you know? So she already knows the whole backstory about him. Like, oh my god, I was like, Clay is on this app too, and he just messaged me. She's like, oh, give him a chance, you know, maybe he's different. I'm like, okay. He was like, oh, hello, hey, how's it been? And I was like, hey, I'm doing good, how are you? Not a damn response. Like, I was like, okay. I feel like, you know, when people could be petty, like, I feel like maybe he low-key did that just to be like, I get the last goodbye. But, I'm not mad about it. Like, honestly, if I see him again, like, in person, I'd be like, oh, like, what it do? Like, how you doing? Da-da-da-da. Nothing too serious, though. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Another Tinder fail, but it was another funny fail, I guess. If you guys haven't seen my first one, I will definitely link it down below, because that was the first Tinder story time I did. And it made me laugh, and it still makes me laugh. It makes a lot of my friends laugh, too. Like, it is... It was interesting. Hopefully you guys will like this one, too. And then I will definitely tell you guys about the third one. So, see you guys in the next video. Take care. Be blessed in all you do, and peace. What's up, messing with my brain? All my life.